y'all, it's Megan again here on the Lawson Farm. Today I'm down here with my mother-in-law. She's making kraut the old-time way. She uses the crock and all that to ferment her cabbage. So we're going to show y'all that process.
Okay, today I brought it out of the darkness and I brought it out of the coolness, and I've got it in my kitchen floor. And this is what came off the top. This is the leaves. If you want to get in there a little close. They're still green. Actually, they still look like, they kind of look like cooked cabbage. But I had about 4 layers of leaves, washed leaves from the cabbage heads that we did. And then I skimmed off probably a 1/2 inch of the brown. It's probably still good, but my mama always said if it's got any brown in it, get rid of it. So I don't know if you can really tell, but some of it's got a little tannish looking color. But I have already tasted it this morning and it is good. But that's what come off the top of it. And I skimmed it with this flat spoon because I didn't want to get any of the good. But that's what come off the top of it. Now you can come over here. And this is actually the homemade kraut. Now, let me get a jar and I'll show you what I'm going to do. And while I'm doing that, she can look over there at my jars that I've already got packed this morning. Those I've already got packed. And I'm not going to fix my lids until I know how many jars I've got. Because I honestly didn't think I'd have this many. But you pack it tightly in the jars and just leave it up to that bottom rim down there. All right, now you can come back over here. I got my funnel and I'm just taking my hand and digging down in there and putting it in my jars. Like so. And it's nice and juicy too. Oh man, it smells pretty bad. I'm gonna have to tell you, it's not a good pleasant smell unless you like to smell kraut. But I'll put just a dabble more here on top, and then I'm gonna take my 2 fingers like so and kind of pack it. You do want a little bit of air space in it because when you pressure can it, it's gonna need some give space. So I do take my fingers. Now I can still get a little bit more in there. And like I said, it's to that the bottom rim right there, and it gives it more space. And I do not add any water. I don't have to add anything in it. It's got enough water to take care of everything. Then I set it over here. And then I start it all over again. And it's the same process. And I am going to can it in my pressure canner at 15 minutes at 10 pound of pressure. And I will have homemade kraut. And when I get done, I'll take a picture and send it to Miss Megan Lawson and let her know how many pints I had. And I'm doing it in pints so that I can open it up and there's not as much wasted. This would be, I'd probably use half of that in my kraut and wieners if it was just for me and Richard to eat. Now, if I was gonna cook it for kraut and wieners, it would probably be, I'd probably use the whole jar if for a family. But if you want to just open it up and eat it out of the can too, and then you'll refrigerate it after you've opened it up, you can put the lid back on it and eat it out of the can, and it's not as much waste. And that's my homemade kraut, my mama's recipe.
Alright guys, so I'm back at home. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. I've never done sauerkraut before, so I was glad my mother-in-law let me join in with that. So if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please give it a consideration, and I'll talk to y'all next time.